Alright guys, so check it out. This is part 2 of one of the last 200 series builds we did. You're going to be checking out the rear end, performance, engine, all those sort of things. But check out this back end. It's something new from us and another package that we're putting together. All right, so you've seen the front end of this rig. This is the back end. We all know that realistically, this is where the party's at and the magic really happens. So let's talk about what it's got. Rear locker, long range tank with 55 litres of water and 122 litres of extra diesel on board. We've done a twin Manta exhaust system out of the back of this one. This one's running rear locker, King off-road racing shocks, Zoom Innovations coils, and then all the Superior gear. So Superior upper control arms, Superior trailing arm, Superior panhard rod, all the fruit. So it's amazing. He's not going to bend everything. Everything's super, super strong. So he can go and, you know, pretty much do whatever he wants to and it's going to be fine. But it's really in here where it gets exciting, right? So we've been building Zenith draw systems for the last little while, and this is the latest generation of that and the latest version of that. So if you're not familiar with it already, what we've been doing is designing draw systems that actually have an aluminium carcass. So it's not sheet metal, it's actually a tubular frame, which gives us an incredible amount of strength whilst being able to keep them super, super light. So this whole draw system, round about the 80 kilo mark. We've got the Evercool fridge drawer, which is super nice, super simple. So we've got a big deep drawer. This one's carpet line, internal lighting. Internal lighting is an option, carpet is not. We carpet every single drawer. Our drawer runners are not cheap Chinese drawer runners. They are very high quality, 180 kilo runners, which means the side play in them is significantly less than the sort of cheaper versions of those. So all our drawer systems come in this textured powder coat. It is a hardier powder coat than standard. And what it means is usually a lot of stuff comes in either gloss or semi-gloss, and it leaves fingerprint marks all the time. Every time you touch it, it leaves a fingerprint mark. With this stuff, it just doesn't. It's nice top drawer. Again, carpet line, a little bit shallower, so that you can put your smaller odds and ends in here, toolkits, that kind of stuff in here. This is such a great storage area. So big, so open, you know, you can use this for whatever. This one we've optioned up to have the tie down tracks on it. These aren't screwed down, these are actually timber serted. Cargo barrier or pet barrier is an option. This one obviously has a big power system built into it as well. So all your switching, inverter switch, all your power outlets, and this one obviously has the twin reels, so water outlet and air outlet. So internal pumps for actually pumping water. In the engine bay, a lot jam-packed into here as well. So, a lot of usual suspects with auxiliary fuel filters and catch cans. This one has the big 260 amp hour of lithium in the front from DCS, 1300 cold cranking amps each. The other one has the MPPT solar controller built into it. You can put high voltage panels into that, so like house panels, that kind of thing. Really, really incredible bit of kit that we've been getting from DCS. I've been running these batteries in my car for quite a while now, testing them, making sure that I was happy with them, and they've been fantastic. So we're really comfortable with putting them in customers' cars. As I was talking about internally, all our components are mounted on brackets bolted in properly. So we've actually designed our own bracketry for everything. The fuse location has a bracket that bolts back into factory location. We've done a super cool setup on this side with our input to our fuse. That is direct to the actual battery terminal itself, powering all of our main power users, our big bulk power users. Airbox on this side, PWR intercooler and fans to keep intake temperatures down. Everything's about keeping intake temperatures down. If we can keep them down, then we can maintain the power. MPPT controller, so we've got an Anderson plug mounted here. This one can be disconnected, ran to a solar panel here. It's also plugged in, and there's another input at the back that he can utilize as well. That pretty much wraps up the engine bay. there we go, guys. The big Summit Series build. This is one of the last 200s. I think we've got one more that we're kicking off. It's going to be very, very different, so stay tuned for that. But this is now one of the biggest Summit 200 builds we've ever done. It is. It wasn't actually intended to be that when we first started it, but as things naturally progress, it got bigger and bigger over time with the lockers and the lights and everything else that we've done as well, and the performance upgrades. So that's it. That's a wrap on this one. We're going to get this one on a truck and send it down to its new owner so that he can get out there and enjoy this thing and send us a bunch of photos, because that's what we love. We love seeing our cars out, getting used, not sitting in garages. They're not built for that. They're not meant for that. They're built to tour, and they're built to go forward driving. So stay tuned. We've got another bunch of awesome Summit Series builds coming up that we're sinking our teeth into now. So that's a wrap for now. We better get out of here and start building those cars.